Today, we're gonna find out what the best M&M flavor is, starting with the original. Boom, shakalaka. The one that invented it all. The one that started it all. It actually started in 1940s during the Spanish Civil War to give soldiers a way of getting some nutrients of that milk chocolate, baby. The classic started it all. Me personally, I like M&Ms, man. I'd come home after a workout, make a big protein shake, guzzle that down, and I'd still be hungry. It was between pizza rolls and M&Ms. I know. But that's just how I liked it, man. And I would always go with the classic. So I know what these taste like, but we got all the flavors to go through. A lot of people like to put the milk chocolate regular classic with the popcorn, mix it all around, get that sweet, that salty, and bang, those taste buds be popping. Me personally, I don't like mixing it with salty things. The classic. Hear that? Rolling dice. All right. I like me some M&Ms. When they're room temperature too, they like slowly dissolve in your mouth. That's hard to beat, man. That's the baseline. We got a lot to go through. So the classic's gonna get a 7 out of 10. We'll go from there. Next up, we got pretzel M&Ms. Speaking of the salty and the sweet, the pretzel M&Ms combined do just that. I've never had these. So let's find out if they're good or not. Okay, so the pretzel ones come like the peanut M&Ms do, where they're like big round bulk. Oh, it got that crunch to it. I like pretzels a lot. Pretzels and popcorn are like my go-to snacks. They're slacking on the pretzel with this M&M though. I don't mind the crunch with it, but where's the salt? Dang, that sucks. That's disappointing because I had high expectations. You know, good. It's decent. I wish I had more salt with the pretzel. Come on, M&Ms. Overall, it's not terrible though. I could eat those. Like a 5 out of 10 for the pretzel M&Ms. Next up, we got the crunchy cookie M&Ms. The crunchy cookie. The one that crunches in the mouth. Let's check her out. Whoa. So the crunchy cookie M&Ms, they're different sizes. Some are smaller than others. It's hard to tell. But some of them are smaller than others and others are bigger than others, you know? Oh yeah. Definitely on the sweet side there. Those are actually pretty dang good, I ain't gonna lie to you. The crunchy cookies got something going on there. Are they a little bit too sweet here? I don't know if they're better than the original, but those are freaking good. It tastes like ice cream. These are like a little too oversweet. For that reason, the classic still beats it. I'm gonna give these a 6 out of 10. Next up, we got peanut M&Ms. The crunch, the sweet, the salty, all combined. The yellow packaging is just as classic as the original classic packaging. I just feel like you look at a yellow M&M and you're like, heck yeah. It's a great combination. It's got the classic coating with a peanut. I'm sorry if you have peanut allergy, man. I feel bad. Peanut M&Ms, they're better than the original. So versatile, so unique. 9 out of 10 for the peanut M&M. Caramel cold brew. I've never had these. I felt like I just walked into Target and there was a Starbucks to my right of some Starbucks while shopping at Target. Whoa, caramel cold brew, and it's chewy too. I like coffee, I like caramel, but these are throwing me off. They're pretty bad. I'm giving them 2 out of 10. I mean, get those out of here. Next up though, almond M&Ms, baby. I hope almonds just like peanuts. The shape of this M&M is like almond shape. That hit you with the crunch immediately. I like these, man. Almond M&Ms. I just don't think an almond's as good as a peanut. I'm tying it with the classic. 7 out of 10. I think it's that good. Speaking of peanut M&M, we got dark chocolate peanut M&M. Let me know if you're a fan of the dark chocolate out there, man. I gotta be in the mood for it, but I do like me some dark chocolate. So this is just peanuts with dark chocolate. Let's see if it tastes better. That's a more serious vibe to it. The milk chocolate kind of plays around. Honestly, it's not too bad. Again, I'd eat this. Yeah, it's not terrible. Listen, man, I don't want to tie them again. I'm giving them a 6 out of 10. I just don't think they're as good as classic. Next up, we have caramel M&Ms. I'm a big fan of caramel, man. Oh, they're thick boys. They're big. They're bouncy. It's kind of weird, though, with that hard shell that it turns into, like, mush. Because the caramel, the only crunch is the hard shell. You got the lollipops, and in the middle there's a gumball, and you bite into it, and the gumball just kind of mushes together into that lollipop. That's kind of where I'm getting with this. I don't think it's terrible, I just don't think it's great. 5 out of 10 for the caramel. I'm kind of disappointed. I like caramel. Next up, dark chocolate M&Ms. Just a classic look here. Got the different colors. They're like less flavor than the milk chocolate, I feel like. I like dark chocolate, but like, feel is like crunching over the shell. I don't taste much. There we go. There's a little bit of taste at the end. I'll give these a 7 out of 10. But let me say something here. Remember that the original, the classic that I gave a 7, these got to go up to an 8. They're better than the ones I've been tasting, I think. Peanut butter M&Ms, baby. I do like me some peanut butter. Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter M&Ms. Oh yeah. Woo, that's good. Wow. I'm sorry for people who can't eat peanut. This review is going to hurt you. It's a close one between peanuts. I need to narrow it down to a top 3 and then come back and be like, all right, I'm going to taste these now. Because right now, I have a feeling milk chocolate, peanut butter, and peanuts are going to be the top 3. And I need to narrow it down from there. Actually, how about this? Let's just say this. The classic mix wins, right? I mean, it's got the peanuts, the peanut butter, and the milk chocolate. Boom. 3 in 1, and we're done. Nah, I can't do that to you guys. I wish. But hey, this is an option. Remember, you can get all 3 of the best in 1. But I got to narrow it down to just 1 right here. The top 3 M&Ms. We got the classic, original, peanut butter, and of course, peanuts. I got to narrow this down and give you who's got the gold, who's got the silver, who's got the bronze. That was milk chocolate classic, by the way. They got nothing to complain about. It's just like great taste from start to finish. Pretty salty for just being a milk chocolate M&M though, I will say that. Let's go on to the peanuts. I know the peanuts are better than milk chocolate just from that right there. I'm already going to say milk chocolate is number 3 with an 8 out of 10. The top 2, peanut butter and peanut. Let me try some of that peanut butter. That is so good, man. You can't go wrong with either one of these two. You really can't. But I do have to pick a winner. But I think I've made up my mind. I'm going to go up with a 10 out of 10 because it's the best M&M you can get. The winner, peanut M&Ms. The classic peanut M&Ms. The yellow. You talk about the classic being milk chocolate. This is even better than that. This is better than the peanut butter M&Ms. Peanut butter gets a 9 out of 10. Peanuts get a 10 out of 10. The classic get an 8 out of 10. Those are your top 3. But number 1, number uno, peanut M&Ms. The goat of all goats. The goat M&Ms. And we're not talking Slim Shady, who's also a goat. Not Marshall Mathers. We're talking M&M, the candy, the best of all time. It's peanut M&M, baby. Tune in next time for Big Brutus Bites.